Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness Today. Indeed, there's a limit to what man can take. Ever since what transpired in Imo State, in Ihitobama, in Imo State, a lot of people condemned what happened, while some persons said it's a sign that Biafra is to come and they do not want any election to take place. Well, as we speak, the youth, the Southeastern youth, have decided to do the needful, even if it means confronting UGM and their sponsors. And they have laid down plans on how they will strategize to do that. Well, before we go into the newspaper to find out what it is they have in stock for UGM quite across Southeast, beginning from Imo State, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. According to them, said ask them to state their grievances, says stop killing people you're fighting for. When Igbo youth, under the aegis of Coalition of Southeast Youth Leaders, COSEL, has expressed their anger on the continuous bringing down in the zone by those often described as UGM, asking them to come out for dialogue and table their grievances rather than wasting lives every day. The outburst followed the bringing down and killing of a staff of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), Anthony Nwokore, and two other staff still missing after the attack at Ihite Ukwo in Ihitobama local government area of Imo State on Thursday while on duty, describing the killing as wicked, senseless, barbaric, and uncalled for. In a statement made by the President General of COSEL, that's Goodluck Ibem in Owerri, he wondered why UGM will bring down those who they said they were supposed to be protecting. He said, and I quote him, "The UGM claim to be fighting for the people. How does one kill the same people you claim to be fighting for? Who then will benefit after you finish dealing with all those you claim to be fighting for?" Ibem asked. He added, the action of these UGM have immediately produced a widow, fatherless children, made a father and mother childless, thrown his brothers and sisters into mourning, and the entire Obama and the entire Imo State into disarray and state of confusion. Our people in diaspora are no longer coming home. Investors are leaving in droves. Businessmen and women no longer come to Southeast for their business, and especially business transactions, because of the notorious and nefarious activities of this UGM. To make the matter worse, the Army, Air Force, and police deployed to the state to provide security in the state are not interested in providing any security, but are only interested in collecting bribe from motorists on the road. These security agents rob our motorists with impunity at gunpoint. The same security agent deployed to protect armless citizens. The security operatives are now known UGM. They are now known GM. The other ones are UGM unknown. This one is now this one is now KGM. The first one is UGM. The security operatives are now KGM. Operating in Southeast Zone, IBEM lamented. I'm quoting IBEM right now. To checkmate the ugly incident, IBEM called on the Southeast governors to wake up from their slumber and address the security challenges confronting the zone or resign. If they can't tackle the situation, the first responsibility of government to her citizens is security of lives and properties, and anything short of that is not acceptable. We call on the government to stop the bringing down of our people, and we call on their leaders to come forward and present their grievances. No nation survives by bringing down her own people. No reason whatsoever is justifiable for anyone to take another man's life. The bringing down must stop. Also, we call on Southeast governors to activate security intelligence or enforcement unit at the community level, made up of youth of the same community, to assist in securing of their communities. Security agents are deployed to our communities are foreigners who do not know the terrain. Only those who know their environment and surrounding can do a better job of securing their communities, he said. That means he's calling on all and sundry to wake up. This now what caught my attention is the fact that we now have UGM, we have KGM. UGM are these notorious guys or nefarious guys or criminals, according to ABEM. That's what they are doing now. They are claiming to protect their people, but they are at the same time causing so much mayhem and rendering some persons fatherless, motherless, some parents childless, some women widows, and all that, and it doesn't speak well. And then he now said there's one that is called KGM, that's the non-gunmen, and these are, according to IBMO, the security personnel deployed to the state to protect lives and properties from those who are not armed, from those who are armed rather, so that the harmless citizens can have a peaceful stay. But rather than doing the needful, they decided to extort motorists. So you now see that the insecurity keeps increasing. Now we have a situation. Now let's feel the pulse of Nigerians over this, because everybody is talking. This one here saying Nigeria have two problems: Fulani and Igbo. Somebody asked House Uncle. This is serious. All right, but let's continue on. That's some people trying to make crack some jokes in very serious situations. This one here is saying, are they not the same people hating ESN when they were bringing down police and setting prisoners free? Penny wise, pound foolish. This one here is saying they won't stop in bringing down uniform men. If they don't see uniform men to bring down, they will now start bringing down themselves. Blood is not water. Oh my God, they're talking about the spiritual aspect now of this whole issue. This one here say, so that is how you people Igbos will continue to be bringing down your own brothers and sisters in the name of UGM. They have been bringing down police and soldiers, but you have not said anything. Continue. This one here is saying, what's this one here is saying, Mr. Ibem, you started your write-up well, but from your paragraph 7 to paragraph 10, you were insulting both the police and the state governors. Now the question is, Mr. Ibem, do you do police job, or police job is like this sponsored? I don't know what it's trying to write. So sorry, please, may you need to skip this. It didn't really make much sense. This one here says Nigerians will force you to stop the bringing down and finally make you permanent slaves since you people don't have respect for your lives. Rubbish. This one here is saying, point of correction, the army, air force, and the police deployed to the state to provide security are not active, as the activities of the UGM is also affecting them as a result of lack of information and cooperation by the citizens. By the way, why are you now crying? Keep on clapping for them as you used to do before. I guess Nigerians are beginning to react to the old viral videos of UGM moving around, parading on the street in Southeast. That's going to wrap it up. What's your take? Are you in agreement with what Mr. Ibem is saying? Or do you think he's just been having emotional outbursts? There are better ways to handle this. Let's interact in the conversation.